We do have a quorum. Call this meeting to order. State the open meeting law.
I understand clerk to read the statement from you guys.
Roll call members. Clint.
Here.
Travis. Here. John.
Here.
On here. All of the following items will be approved by one vote unless any board member desires to have a separate vote on any or all of these items. These consent agenda consist of the discussion, consideration, and approval of the following items 4A through 4M.
Move to approve. Second.
Second by Travis, I'll vote yes.
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 Other reports, principal reports.
In September, 74 pre-K through 6th graders made their club with perfect attendance, respect, integrity, and leadership. And we had many students involved in the Tulsa State Fair with a lot of achievements there. After studying the book, The Wild Robot, every elementary student went to watch the movie in Woodward with the help of some awesome donors. 4-H week was this past week and consisted of many fun activities, dress-up days, and a fundraiser for a cancer charity that resulted in Mrs. Castillo kissing a goat at the Peacock game, where our many cheerleaders performed also. Elementary teachers met with parents Thursday, October 10th, and will meet again this Tuesday, October 15th. Last year's test scores are attached to the progress reports for those who took the state test. And we also had a great turnout so far, and it's awesome to see our strong parental involvement here in Waynoka. On October 16th, 85 elementary students will travel to Enid for their first 9 weeks reading goal. We're going to Redbird Farms. It has a corn maze and some fun activities there. And they have until October 11th to meet this personal reading goal. Our plan to walk, ride, or bike to school is on October 17th. Mrs. Webb has organized a bike bus route and also a place to meet that has a walking option as well. And that day we also have fire prevention with Oklahoma Farm Bureau and the Waynoka firefighters. So that's October 17th. Fall breaks this Friday, October 19th, and next Monday, the 21st. 5th and 6th grade kicks off basketball October 28th. Spook parade and Halloween parties will be October 31st. The word of the month for Halloween Huddle and Wake Up Waynoka in September was responsibility. Girls softball, football, and cheer led Wake Up Waynoka this past month. Railroaders of the week for September were Jaylee Baggs, Raywin Smith, David Tolson, Camden Ellis, Mackenzie Sword, and Rockland McKee.
Waynoka FFA had 6 officers representing them at as a chapter at Colt Conference in Enid. The Tulsa State Fair was a big success with several students placing the top of their classes in the livestock show. There were also several students that placed in the top of their classes with grass bundles and grass boards this year. Kyler Shepard and Tane Redgate will be recognized at the National FFA Convention receiving their American FFA degrees in Indianapolis, Indiana on October 26. The National Honor Society and the Student Council hosted the annual 5K run Saturday at Railroader Stadium. They also held the first fall festival with bouncy houses, food, and games. Thank you to Ms. Klein, Mrs. Smith, and all the students and volunteers that made it a very successful day. Ms. Smith and the academic team traveled to Okeene on October 9th. They played Okeene first, winning that match. In the next match, they came up a couple questions short against Timberlake. Today, they will travel to Allen Clio to participate in the OSSAA district playoffs. Parent-teacher conference started last Thursday and will continue tomorrow in the multi from 4 to 7. The Railroader junior high football team entered their season Monday night in Buffalo with a win over the Bison. The team had an overall record of 5-2 and made tremendous progress throughout the year. High school team will travel to Timberlake to play in Helena on Thursday at 7 p.m. During Wake Up Waynoka, students have been chosen for the high school junior high students of the week were Brack Long, Carver Kimbrough, Sage Beard, and Adriana Delgado.
Thank you. Superintendent.
All right, looking at our finances, hopefully we have, shows our expenditures being down, even on the year. Revenue is showing our revenue is down slightly this month, but if we're looking at the full year, it shows that it has increased about $251,000. Again, some of that's due to when we got some payments in, and obviously that $93,000 from the security grant is in there. We still have to expend that, so we're finishing our fob system upgrade. We're looking at putting a new security fence around our playground, kind of beating that up a little bit. and then doing some different renovation on our locks. Looking at our building fund expenditures, as you can see, we're up slightly there. I expect this year we're going to see a lot more come out of our building fund as we are going to start spending it on the bond here shortly. Revenue is up for the month on the building fund. This is interest payment that we received was higher than average. Put it over, looking at child nutrition, you're going to see that our expenditures are down. This is because our food bill, our Keystone bill, did not come in a timely manner. It came in late, so we did not get that paid in September. So we'll double up in October, so that will soon even out. Again, with our revenue, as you can see, our revenue right now is up for this month. Again, I expect that to level out as well. Expenditure in daycare is flat. It's basically even compared to last year. Our revenue is down. Again, this is due to having less kids in there. On the track, the Bible rule is supposed to be back this week to do some maintenance and repair on the track, hopefully getting that looking a little better. And then we've got a lot of framing going on in our school building back behind, if you haven't come and looked at it. And then hopefully here in the next couple of weeks, we'll get close to being finished on our indoor crash facility. So things are coming to a close up north and just kind of getting underway at the school building. Also, the backstop and awning for the softball field, the gentleman's supposed to be here this week to start tearing it down and redoing it. Unless you have questions.
Number 6, vote to approve or not to approve the annual election resolution for the 24-25 school year and calls for an election.
Move to approve. Second.
Second by Travis, I'll vote yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Presentation of the annual dropout and college remediation report for the 23-24 school year.
The graduation report is currently open. We have 2 students who are showing up in the dropout report. The remediation report for the graduating class of 2024, there were 14 graduates. And of those 14, there are 4 who are attending college. Possible remediation breakdown for the class of 2024 is 3 in English, 3 in math, and 2 in science. One of those attending college scored below a composite score of 19, but were all admitted and currently enrolled at Northwestern, NOC, and Tulsa Community College. The ACT score does not restrict any students from attending college. Colleges and universities no longer use the ACT as their primary admission factor. They look at class rank, GPA, and course load. There are also placement tests that do co-medial classes for students that have subscores below the admission requirements.
Thank you. Vote to approve or not to approve out-of-state travel for 6 students along with Keelan Nix and female chaperone to the National FFA Convention in Indianapolis, Indiana from October 23rd through the 26th, including in this trip are educational and academic tours in Branson, Missouri.
Make a motion to approve the travel. Second.
Second by John, I'll vote yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Vote to approve or not to approve to amend and or adopt board policies 9A through 9F.
Move to approve. Second.
Second by Travis, I'll vote yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Discussion on possible action to declare items listed on attachment A as surplus property.
Motion approved. Second.
Second by John, I'll vote yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Any new business?
I have one.
Entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn. Second.
I'll vote yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.